New York Yankees make a big splash trading for one of the better relievers in the game, Devin Williams for Hester Cortez and Caleb Durbin, one of the better prospects in their system. So New York obviously needed some backhand bullpen help. Last season, Clay Holmes struggled as the closer in the beginning of the season. Then they removed him from the role, and Luke Weaver definitely did a good job in the closer role. But obviously, he left in free agency signing with the New York Mets. So last season, Williams, he missed the first 3 months of the year, but finished with a great season, 21 2/3. 1-0 record, 14 saves, 38 Ks, a 1.25 ERA, 0.97 whips. At Devin Williams last season, I know in the first round of the playoffs, he blew that game versus the New York Mets, and he was tipping pitchers supposedly. But I think he's going to fit right in well with this Yankee team, and they needed help in the ninth inning. I know Luke Weaver had a good year last season, but he's not really a closer, and Devin Williams has done it for many years now. And also, he's playing for a contract where his contract is up after the 2025 season, and same with Cortez. I believe the Yankees didn't give him much up in this trade, and it was a good deal for them. And going back to 2023, he had a big year. Was Williams, 58 2/3, 8-3 record, 36 saves, 87 Ks, a 1.53 ERA, 0.92 whip. So I believe he's going to be a top 5 closer for fantasy baseball is Devin Williams. And he could go in those earlier rounds, like that 8th, 12th round range when closers start really coming off the board. And now to Cortez, he was the odd man out of the rotation with the Max Fried signing. And obviously they got Garrett Cole in the rotation, Luis Gil, Carlos Rodon, and Clark Schmidt. So like I said, odd man out, and they didn't use him much towards the end of the year. So last season for Cortez, 174 1/3, 9-10 record, 162 Ks, a 3.77 ERA, a 1.15 whip, and 13 quality starts. So he'll slide right into the rotation, and that's something they had a lot of problems with last season was Milwaukee, and they already lost in free agency Frankie Montas to the New York Mets. So a slot obviously opened up. So in terms of fantasy baseball, he's a late round flyer. That 15th, 18th round range, I would take a flyer on Cortez. Like I said, he's one of their better starters already. I think he could be for this Milwaukee Brewer team, besides Freddie Peralta and Brandon Woodruff, if he comes back and he's healthy. And in terms of the Durbin, Aaron Boone was high on Durbin, but you got to give up at least something in this deal, even though he's obviously a rental with Devin Williams. Now with Willie Adames leaving as well in free agency, going to the Giants, maybe Durbin could be the shortstop for this Milwaukee Brewer team, or second base where they move Ortiz, most likely the shortstop. So New York Yankees make a big splash after losing Juan Soto. They signed Max Fried, now trade for Devin Williams, and we'll see if Devin Williams could be once again an elite closer in this league with his new team entering the 2025 season.